Picture this. It's 1988, and a 12-year-old kid from Nebraska is selling Coca-Cola bottles door to door for a nickel profit each. While other kids are playing video games, this boy is studying business magazines and calculating compound interest in his head. His friends think he's crazy. His family worries he's missing out on childhood. But this kid, he's making a sacrifice that will change everything. That kid was Warren Buffett, and by age 16, he had already saved $6,000. That's over $80,000 in today's money. But here's the thing that will blow your mind. It wasn't luck, it wasn't inheritance, it wasn't some secret family connection. It was 5 simple strategies that he discovered early and never stopped using. Strategies so powerful that they turned a newspaper delivery boy into the world's most successful investor, worth over $100 billion today. But what if I told you that these same strategies, the exact ones Buffett used, are still working today? What if the secret to rapid wealth building has been hiding in plain sight all along? What if everything you think you know about making money fast is completely wrong? Today, I'm going to reveal Warren Buffett's 5 most disturbing strategies for making money fast. And I mean fast. Not some get-rich-quick scheme, but real, sustainable methods that could increase your income within the next 90 days. But I have to warn you, what you're about to learn goes against everything society teaches about money. Here's what nobody tells you about Warren Buffett's success. He didn't get rich by following conventional wisdom. He got rich by doing the exact opposite of what everyone else was doing. And that's exactly what we're going to explore today. You'll discover the psychological trap that keeps 95% of people broke forever, and how to escape it immediately. You'll learn the controversial failure strategy that Buffett credits for his biggest wins. And I'll show you the one simple habit that can transform any income into serious wealth, even if you're starting with nothing. But here's the challenge. These strategies require something most people aren't willing to give. They demand a level of discipline and sacrifice that separates the wealthy from the wishful thinkers. The question is, are you ready to make that sacrifice? By the end of this video, you'll have a complete roadmap to implement these strategies starting today. But I need you to watch every single minute, because each strategy builds on the last one, and missing even one piece could cost you thousands. Strategy number 1, the compound interest obsession. Did you know that Warren Buffett made 99% of his wealth after age 50? That's not a typo. The Oracle of Omaha didn't become truly wealthy until most people are thinking about retirement. But here's the secret that changed everything for him. And it's the same secret that can change everything for you. Buffett calls compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. But what nobody tells you is that he doesn't just apply this to investing, he applies it to everything. His skills, his relationships, his knowledge, even his daily habits. Every single day, he makes small improvements that compound over time. Here's how you can start today. Instead of looking for the next big opportunity, focus on improving just 1% every day. Read for 30 minutes daily. That's compound learning. Save $5 more than yesterday. That's compound saving. Make one more sales call than last week. That's compound effort. The psychological trap most people fall into is wanting massive results immediately. But Buffett understood something crucial. Small, consistent actions create exponential results over time. While everyone else is chasing quick wins, you'll be building an unstoppable momentum machine. But here's where it gets interesting. And this is what separates the truly wealthy from everyone else. There's a specific way Buffett calculates these small improvements that multiplies their power by 10. Are you ready to discover the mathematical formula that could change your financial future forever? Keep watching. Strategy number 2, the circle of competence mastery. What if I told you that Warren Buffett deliberately ignores 90% of investment opportunities? Sounds crazy, right? The world's greatest investor turns down most chances to make money. But here's the disturbing truth. This ignorance strategy is exactly why he's so successful. Buffett calls it his circle of competence. He only invests in businesses he completely understands. While everyone else is chasing the hottest new trends, Buffett sticks to what he knows deeply. And this principle doesn't just apply to investing, it's the key to rapid income growth in any field. Here's the brutal reality. You're probably spreading yourself too thin right now. You're trying to be good at everything instead of becoming exceptional at one thing. But exceptional skills command exceptional pay. A mediocre generalist earns mediocre money. A world-class specialist earns world-class money. Start by asking yourself, what's the one skill that, if you mastered it completely, would transform your earning potential? For some, it's sales. For others, it's writing, coding, or negotiating. Pick one, just one, and become obsessed with mastering it. Here's your action step. Spend the next 30 days studying this skill for 2 hours daily. Read every book, watch every video, practice relentlessly. Most people won't do this because it requires sacrifice. They'd rather stay comfortable and broke. But there's a hidden danger in this strategy that could actually make you poorer if you don't know how to avoid it. What is this trap, and how do you sidestep it completely? The answer might surprise you. Strategy number 3, the contrarian courage principle. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. This isn't just Buffett's most famous quote, it's his most profitable strategy. But applying this principle to your income requires a level of courage that most people simply don't possess. Here's what this looks like in real life. When everyone is saying a skill is dead or an industry is over, that's exactly when Buffett would double down. When everyone was selling stocks in 2008, he was buying. When everyone said newspapers were finished, he bought more newspapers. This contrarian thinking has made him billions. But how do you apply this to making money fast? Simple. Look for opportunities everyone else is avoiding. Is everyone saying nobody reads anymore? Start a newsletter. Is everyone claiming brick and mortar is dead? Open a local service business. The market rewards those brave enough to go against the crowd. The psychological challenge here is enormous. Your brain is wired to follow the herd. It feels safer. But safety is the enemy of wealth. While everyone else is playing it safe and staying broke, you'll be capitalizing on opportunities they're too scared to touch. Here's a specific example. Right now, while everyone is obsessed with AI and crypto, there are traditional businesses desperately looking for basic digital help. Simple services like social media management, basic website creation, or online advertising are being ignored by the experts, but are desperately needed by small businesses. But there's one crucial mistake that could turn this contrarian approach into financial disaster. How do you spot the difference between a genuine opportunity and a dangerous trap? I'll reveal the secret. Strategy number 4, the long-term thinking advantage. Warren Buffett once said, "Our favorite holding period is forever." While everyone else is looking for quick flips and fast money, Buffett is thinking decades ahead. This long-term mindset isn't just about investing. It's the ultimate competitive advantage in any field. Here's the disturbing truth. Most people think so short-term that they're constantly working against themselves. They want results this week, this month, maximum this year. But this desperation for quick results is exactly what keeps them poor forever. Think about it. If you knew you were going to be in your current career for the next 20 years, how would you approach it differently? You'd probably invest more in learning, build deeper relationships, focus on reputation over quick wins. You'd play the long game instead of constantly switching strategies. Here's how to implement this immediately. Choose one income stream and commit to building it for the next 5 years minimum. Not 5 months, not 5 weeks, 5 years. This commitment alone will put you ahead of 95% of people who give up after the first obstacle. But here's where it gets powerful. When you think long-term, you start making different decisions. You invest in quality over quantity. You build systems instead of just working harder. You focus on sustainable growth instead of unsustainable hustle. The sacrifice? You have to give up the fantasy of overnight success. You have to embrace delayed gratification while everyone around you is seeking instant pleasure. Most people aren't willing to make this trade-off, but there's a specific way to accelerate long-term thinking that most people miss completely. It's Buffett's secret for staying motivated when results don't come immediately. Want to know what it is? Strategy number 5, the value creation obsession. Here's Buffett's most powerful secret, and it's hiding in plain sight. He doesn't focus on making money. He focuses on creating value. The money is just a byproduct. This shift in thinking is so profound that it can transform your income within weeks, not months. Most people approach money backwards. They ask, how can I make money? Instead of, how can I create value? But here's what nobody tells you. The market pays in direct proportion to the value you create. Create little value, make little money. Create massive value, make massive money. Buffett became wealthy by finding undervalued companies and helping them reach their potential. He created value for shareholders, which created wealth for himself. You can apply this same principle to any skill or business. Instead of asking, how can I make $1,000 more per month? Ask, how can I create $1,000 worth of value for someone else? This question will lead you to completely different opportunities. Maybe it's solving a problem that costs businesses $10,000 annually. They'll happily pay you $1,000 monthly to fix it. Here's your action step. Identify the 3 biggest problems in your industry or among your network. Not small inconveniences, real, expensive problems that keep people up at night. Then figure out how to solve just one of them better than anyone else. The beautiful thing about value creation is that it's scalable. Solve one person's problem really well, and they'll tell others. Soon, you'll have more opportunities than you can handle. But most people never discover their value creation potential because they're focused on the wrong metrics. There's one specific question Buffett asks that reveals hidden value opportunities everywhere. Are you ready to learn it? 4. Starting from zero strategy. If your bank account is at 0 or less today, this section is specifically for you. I want you to know that Warren Buffett started with almost nothing, just a paper route and an obsessive desire to learn about money. What he did next can work for anyone, anywhere, starting right now. Here's the brutal truth about starting from scratch. You actually have an advantage over people with money. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. You're hungry in a way that comfortable people aren't. Use that hunger. First, commit to learning one high-value skill that you can monetize within 30 days, not something that requires years of education or expensive equipment. Think copywriting, social media management, basic web design, or local lead generation. These skills are in demand right now and can be learned through free online resources. Second, start before you're ready. Don't wait until you're qualified or certified. Buffett started buying stocks before he could legally drive. He didn't wait for permission. He started creating value immediately. Here's a specific 7-day action plan. Day 1 to 2, research and choose your skill. Day 3 to 5, consume every free resource you can find. Day 6 to 7, create your first piece of work and start reaching out to potential clients. Not in a month, not when you feel ready, now. You're already ahead of 90% of people because you're here, learning, taking action. Most people will watch this video and do nothing. But you're different. You've made it this far because you're serious about changing your situation. The key is to start small, but start immediately. Offer your services at a lower rate initially to gain experience and testimonials. Once you have proof of results, you can raise your prices. Within 90 days, you could have a sustainable income stream that didn't exist before. So, here we are at the end, and I need to be brutally honest with you. Everything I've shared today, every strategy, every principle, every opportunity comes with a price. And that price isn't money, it's sacrifice. Success isn't for everyone. It's not because they can't achieve it, it's because they won't pay the price. The price of getting up earlier than you want to. The price of learning when you're tired. The price of working while others are playing. The price of thinking long-term in a short-term world. Warren Buffett paid this price every single day for over 70 years. While his friends were out partying, he was reading financial statements. While others were buying things they couldn't afford, he was investing every spare dollar. While people were chasing get-rich-quick schemes, he was building wealth slowly and systematically. Here's the question that will determine your financial future. Are you willing to pay the price for success? Not just today, not just this week, but every day for years? Are you willing to sacrifice immediate pleasure for long-term gain? Are you willing to be different from everyone around you? Most people will watch this video, feel motivated for a few days, then go back to their old habits. They'll choose comfort over growth, entertainment over education, instant gratification over delayed success. They'll remain exactly where they are right now. But some of you, a small percentage, will choose differently. You'll choose the sacrifice. You'll choose the discipline. You'll choose the long, difficult path that leads to financial freedom. The question is, which group are you in? Are you willing to pay the price for success? Leave me a comment if you've made it to the end of this video. I want to know who's ready to change their story.